Not that long ago, I put out a video saying that you shouldn't pirate books, you should go to the library, because pirating books is a purely selfish act, while getting books for free from the library is legal, helps the authors you claim to love, helps your local community by having the library be more used. Like, it's good for everybody. And I didn't think that was a hot take. I didn't think that would raise any hackles. Also thought it would be unsurprising that it was my take. Is I'm an author. I write queer urban fantasy novels. I'm an author. Yeah. And I cross-posted that video to Tumblr like I do all of my videos. And it broke containment, and I just got the weirdest responses. Largely, and I want to preface this by saying I'm a leftist, that people with describing themselves as leftists were arguing that no, they had a right to piracy, they had a right to pirate other people's work, and that authors shouldn't expect to maintain ownership of their work. And we can do a whole conversation about the length of copyright being too long currently and how it should be much shorter. But generally, living in a capitalist society, it is the only that ownership of that copyright and ownership of IP is the only way for artists to survive in a capitalist society. But these people are arguing that writers don't deserve to make income off of their work. Yeah. And these people somehow, it's praxis for them to be entitled to the labor of others uncompensated. I'll let you think about it for a minute, about how dumb that is. And they kept trying to come up with hypotheticals to be like, well, what about this? What about an unhoused person who, can't get... I'm like, you've never met an unhoused... I've been poor. I've been rural poor. I don't know a single unhoused person who doesn't know where the library is and doesn't use it all the time. Tell me you've never talked to poor people without telling me you've never talked to poor people. And we have the data. Most book pirates have a college education. Most make at least $60,000 a year as their household income. And again, you're still poor in a lot of places making that much money, but you live in places with a library then. Either you live somewhere where that's a lot of money, or you live somewhere that's not money, but there's a library. That's from a Nielsen study, by the way, of the people in the United States. I'm mostly just talking about U.S. people because that's where my books are targeted to. Dumbass. Don't steal books. Get them from the library. Shit ain't hard.